Oh, siamo tornati con Hercule Poirot. Poirot. Hercule Poirot. Ecco, adesso l'ho detto bene. Non abbiamo risolto ancora niente, quindi... E vediamo se riusciamo a risolvere qualcosa. Avevamo una lettera, mi
No
pare.
doubt about it. Hastings is going bored.
Ma poverino.
You're not going to get the post?
Yes, yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Ok, vediamo sta letterina. Cosa c'è scritto?
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The end of our affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes. ABC.
Sì, ogni tanto tagliano le frasi così, non ho capito, io non tocco
The
niente.
next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Sì, ci mettiamo un po' troppo forse, però... Confronta una nuova lettera con la prima. Qui.
It's impossible to get through to Scotland Yard.
Ok, non è qui. Oh, sì, un po' di venticello.
Ah, some cool hair.
Oh, ecco. È bella sta cosa che comunque si può interagire con gli oggetti. Sì, mi piace, mi piace. Riflessione.
Let us examine this more closely.
Come devo fare? Così.
Nothing to report for these characters. Let us examine another word.
Ok, va bene, sì. Intanto la I.
Yes, this I is weird.
La I e c'è una maiuscola, sì, qua ad Andover.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
Ok. Poi cos'altro c'è? Ah, devo fare man mano, ok.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters
Okay,
do
sì.
indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Ok, abbiamo questa. Questa.
Yes, this I is weird.
E questa.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Ok.
I have to find some other similar defects to confirm
altri.
my theory.
La W. Oh,
Let us examine the characters in this
No.
word.
questa W.
The W is not printed properly.
E questa qui.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Beh, sa.
Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ok. Allora, cosa c'è di particolare nell'omissivo di Andover? Lettera che annuncia è questo. E questo. Questo qui no. No. La prima vittima si chiamava Asher. Ok. Ah, quindi forse... che si chiamerà B. potrebbe iniziare per B, esatto. Ok.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Ok. No, non corre, Poirot, non corre. Andiamo da Zap. Charlie fa serpanta roba, si fa MDMA, ma le mani inchiodate da me.
It is not the right time to go home.
Ah, perché lì stavamo tornando a casa. Pensavo fosse Whitechapel. Whitechapel, sì.
To Scotland
ciao.
Yard, please.
Scotland Yard, intendevo. Sì, Whitechapel. Ormai sono sintonizzato solo su Sherlock. Ecco, è qua, Scotland Yard. E stavo per ridire di nuovo Whitechapel, Cioè, proprio della serie Sveglissimo. Della serie anche mi fa proprio schifo Sherlock Holmes. Sì, sì. Vediamo, facciamo così. Ecco, bravo, avvicinati. Fai la tua solita cosa da maniaco.
Japp appears to be snowed under.
Tasta da tar freddo. Pile di documenti. Telefono staccato. Sganciato, va bene. Ok.
Japp appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters. Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
Beh.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
L'assassino attacca le donne anziane che hanno un negozio. L'assassino imprevedibile.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So, it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien. We should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
È un po' presto per dire che sei un killer dall'alfabeto. Cioè, in fondo ce n'è stato solo uno di effettivo omicidio per ora con...
Chief
può
Inspector
essere una
Japp,
casualità.
your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Ok. 23 luglio 1935.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Japp waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
a proposito dei dolori di Poirot, io ho provato a guardare Omicidio sul Nilo, l'ultimo uscito, non ce l'ho fatta. Però la scena iniziale della guerra è veramente bella. Rende molto la guerra.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Sì, dicevo che ho guardato, no? Ho provato a guardare perché solo per presentare il personaggio di Gal Gadot passano minuti su minuti su minuti, una roba troppo lunga, e poi è tutto troppo lungo. Cioè, per un film di Poirot capisco che Poirot non sia come Sherlock o come tanti altri investigatori, diciamo così.
This hut is locked.
Però
This hut is locked.
mi sa che siano tutte chiuse, almeno finché non ho trovato qualcosa qua. Però non me la puoi tenere così lunga, sul serio. Era ingestibile. Questo qui è lo stesso. Ma saremo alla B, immagino.
The guide is open at the page for the Bexhill train times.
Fatto. Lo immaginavo. Qui c'è una chiave.
This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
Bravo che l'hai preso, è questo.
A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim.
Ok.
These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth.
Che potrebbe essere questo?
A braided silk belt.
Sì.
She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it.
Che te lo viene a dire a te se lo nota.
Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant.
Quindi da dietro. Giusto?
The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat, and was not carrying a bag. That's strange.
Ma mica tanto, si
Either
stava
the
facendo una
murderer stole her
passeggiata.
belongings, or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Sì, adesso per capire che devo utilizzare la chiave per... Spero che non mi chieda quello. Come è stata uccisa la vittima? La vittima era una bella... Allora, questo e questo. Strangolata di sorpresa con la sua stessa cintura. Lo immaginavo. Perché dai,
The poor
aveva
child
già
must
detto
have been
tutti gli indizi
strangled with
lui.
his braided belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ok. Quali punti in comune tra l'omicidio di Andover e quello di Bexhill? Allora, questo intanto e questo, per forza. Firma i suoi delitti con una guida ABC. I crimini di Andover e Bexhill sono opera dello stesso assassino Sì. Perché non mi fa mettere la lettera? La stampa non è informata della presenza. I due omicidi sono stati... ok, sì. Ah, era quello che dovevo
The medical
vedere,
officer
vabbè.
should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
A parte che le impronte, a me pare, la ricerca delle impronte sia stata dopo il 1935, verso gli anni 50-60, no, di più. Però non vorrei dire una cacata, quindi mi faccio i fatti miei e identifica la vittima. E come la identifichiamo? Che scemo, aspetta. Andiamo a vedere se riusciamo ad aprire sti cosi. E yeah.
This hut is locked.
Lo so, non volevo fare così. Ho un castello di disposti, sti numeri. Ah, perché questo qui è caduto. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, ma che scemo. Ma potevo arrivarci subito. Se guardavo la chiave. Che scemo. Oh. Ma me lo fai mettere se no? Ecco, prima devo fare sta cosa. Riflessione. Interagisco.
The number is upside down. This is definitely at number 6.
715. Ah, va bene così. Poi qua facciamo
A dual locking padlock. I need to find the code and then insert a key.
sì, l'ho già trovato. 7 1 5. Ok. Poi utilizziamo questa e la mettiamo qua. Voilà! Sarà sacla! Viva me! Sì, come se fosse stato complicatissimo, raga. Ah, vedi, avevo ragione io allora. Si era andata a fare una passeggiata e giustamente non si era portata niente dietro.
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings. The purse is 4. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the murder. Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Hai un nuovo oggetto nella foto. Hai un nuovo oggetto. La foto della vittima accompagnata. Ok. Questo l'abbiamo già visto, sì.
The purse is 4. Here is the watch she must have...
Sì, l'avevamo già visto. Qua.
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B and she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
Ok, Ginger Cat. Ah, abbiamo finito.
Jap has
Okay.
gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called...
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth...
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Nuove miniature, l'inchiesta è... Allora, vediamo intanto... Era cameriera al Ginger. Ok, questi qui sono dall'altro caso. Recate del Ginger Cat. Ok. Visto passo però Poirot. Se arriviamo dopo domani. Però aspetta. Qualcosa sta.
Could it be the same
proprio
buildings as on the victim's photo?
Allora. Edicola. Litorale. Cupola. Ok.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Ok. Però mi dà la possibilità di vedere cos'è questo.
This
Ah,
is
no.
definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Sì, ok, è sempre quello. Va bene. Andiamo a Hercule. Intanto non è che mi posso comprare un giornale. Scusi, sa Teletutto?
With
No?
all these tourists, these shops must be thriving.
Teletette? Neanche. Vabbè. Oh. Cosa volete farsi? Eravamo nel 1935. Sarebbero usciti solo qualche anno dopo.
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
È morta la sua cameriera, signora, come fa ad essere così contenta? Allora, vediamo.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
Portamento rigido. Vedete, lui non fa caso al fatto che sia religiosa. Sherlock Holmes in... com'è che si chiama? In David's Daughter c'è il caso in cui si finge prete. Dai, è proprio un'altra questione. Capelli rossi. E quindi, a parte portamento rigido,
This
non...
woman must be the owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
Cioè, Ginger Cat capisco.
How
Perché
can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
capisco che abbia guardato il fatto dei capelli rossi, perché Ginger è anche, no, le persone che hanno i capelli rossi. Però non è la
I
prima
need
cosa
to
che io
know the
avrei
time
guardato.
range during which Betty was working on her own.
Non ho letto cosa devo fare, raga. Allora, nel momento in cui è da sola è dalle 5 alle 7:30, giusto?
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
Quindi dalle 7:30, dalle 5 in poi è rimasta da sola. Quindi tutti quelli dopo le 5, questo qui va bene.
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover. This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
Indietro. 6:36. 5. Questo qui che cavolo è, no? 11, no. Questo.
Most probably a family.
Ok.
Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
Ok.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
Molto delicato.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
Che cazzo
She
ne so
appears
io?
to have been murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
Di che invece è tutta pubblicità per la città. Chiedi cosa... no.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know
Insomma,
at
anche
least
meno.
that she had a young man.
Indeed.
Chiedi se può essere stato il fidanzato ad aggredirla. Chiedi se l'uomo sulla foto è proprio il suo ragazzo.
This
Vediamo.
photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
Chiedi se avevano un buon rapporto. Di che i giovani non hanno più alcuna morale.
Do you think there may have been some problems between them?
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now,
potevo
please
dirlo.
excuse me, I have work to do.
Sì, qui ho sbagliato, mi sono dimenticato del fatto che è religiosa.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
Ok. Sì, ho sbagliato.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
Cose della vita. Dai, andiamo, voilà. Dove è andata Hastings?
I think we've gone past the Barnard's house.
Luckily for me, you have an exceptional sense of direction, Hastings. You are a great explorer.
Ah, ok, l'abbiamo superata. Questa? Sì. Bravo Hastings.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe.
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do.
Please do. Sì, e poi ci sono troppi caricamenti.
My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Oh, Mummy.
Vabbè, è morta la figlia. Penso che le calze siano un problema minore.
It would not be polite to visit the house without being invited to do so.
Sei un investigatore, in teoria potresti andare dove vuoi.
The Barnard appear to make music a priority in their budget.
Mobili invecchiati. Violino. Riferimento a Sherlock Holmes.
Their home is modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers. What is she feeling at the moment?
Ecco, come al solito facciamo i maniaci. Sguardo duro. Cornice per foto. Non sembra molto rattristata. Mano contratta.
Betty's older sister is not just sad, she's angry.
Ah, c'è qualcosa dietro. Ah, c'erano delle rivalità. Vediamo cos'altro c'è. E questo? Ma come specchia bene lo specchio in questo gioco? Cioè, è incredibile. Mi stupisce tutte le volte. Chiede se Betty aveva un fidanzato.
Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
Brendan Fraser. Ai 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 ai. C'era del tenero tra il fidanzato. Chiedi se Betty aveva vedeva altri uomini.
Was your sister seeing anyone else?
My sister wasn't a child, sir. She used to go out. She enjoyed films, dancing. She was a very good girl who didn't hang around with men. That's what they always say, no?
Insisti sulla verità.
I am not interested in what people say. I am interested in the truth, Mademoiselle Barnard. If you only knew how much I would like to talk with someone who does not know that your sister is dead and who could provide me with a true portrait of her, beyond the formalities.
The truth is that my sister was a silly little fool. I tried to reason with her, but she behaved like an idiot.
In what way?
She used to say that if she was going to marry Don, she might as well have some fun now.
I understand. Please continue.
Era un mignottone.
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
Te l'avevo detto, Poirot, che potevi andare.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. He should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him.
Ok. Quindi noi andiamo su. Cosa c'è qua?
Megan invited me to examine her sister's bedroom. I should take advantage of the opportunity.
Ah, era la porta d'uscita, no? Pensavo fosse qualcosa sul comodino lì, su come cavolo si chiama. Una cantante, eh?
It looks like Betty was also a music lover, the same as her family.
Metronomo e spartiti. Sono più spartiti che le zio.
Without
no?
a doubt, Betty
Sotto
used to
gli
sing.
spartiti c'è le zio, va bene comunque. E vediamo cos'altro c'è qua. Ah, lui si specchia sempre. Tutti gli specchi, non guarda cosa c'è. Ah,
A box of new
prendo 3
stockings.
punti ego tutte le volte che mi specchio. Fai vedere? Se lo rifaccio me ne dà altri 3? No. Me ne sono accorto adesso che mi dava punti ego.
Something on this clock bothers me. Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock.
Questo qui è un enigma.
What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands.
No, serve a far girare a me le palle. E adesso come cavolo devo fare? Scusami,
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels. The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels. The cogs are blocked by these wooden.
Sì, ok, ma cosa dovrei fare? Non si muove niente. Non si muove niente. Posso richiudere? Così faccio finta di non vedere. No.
The cogs are blocked by. The cogs are blocked. The cogs are blocked. The cogs are blocked by the.
Allora. Questo. Se mi fa selezionare questo vuol dire che ci potrebbe essere qualcosa, giusto? No, non c'è niente. Vediamo se... Cioè, vabbè, tanto per quello che ci ho fatto. Qua c'è altra roba da vedere. Vediamo se troviamo degli indizi su come utilizzare quel coso.
It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
Ho letto invito per un pollo. Un pollo! Ok. Menù di un ristorante.
Betty liked luxury and going out. And being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Ok. Vediamo cos'altro possiamo trovare.
This small key should be useful to me. I've finished with this subject.
Ah, è finito con questo già. Scusa.
Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice?
La chiave. Chissà se possiamo utilizzare la chiave qui. Ma io direi che lo scopriremo nel prossimo episodio. Vediamo solo
Looking at
questo.
all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date?
Io vi saluto e vi ringrazio tutti belli e brutti di essere stati con me con Poirot. Vi avrò fatto un casino di tagli perché solo per arrivare qui ci ho messo un secolo. E vi saluto, vi ringrazio, vi rimando al prossimo episodio con il nostro caro Hercule Poirot. E statemi bene, puffatemi bene, come sempre. Ciao raga.